there, people tuning into your local news station, New York City News for You. I'm Hugh Vanderson, and I'm here today to tell you what you may be too scared to believe. Do you know governments around the world, including yours, may not be as they seem? Whether it's for corporate greed or self-interest, governments put you, the people, in harm's way time and time again. This is a term known as government corruption. Oh, hold it. Yep, sounds like we got some interviews ready in Palmyra, New York. Go ahead and take it away, Sam. Thank you, Hugh, for introducing us. We are now here with our high school vice principal, Mr. Engels. Mr. Engels, we have some questions for you, if that would be okay.
Absolutely. Fire away.
So how do you feel about government corruption? Do you believe that it exists in our current day world?
Oh, absolutely. It's all over the place. It's rampant.
What are some examples that you think would be good for government corruption?
That would be good, or are good examples of government.
Are good examples of?
Every week I steal Band-Aids from the nurse's office, and I know I shouldn't, but, it's just, I take them home and I use them for all my cuts.
Do you think other people are stealing from medical facilities and government?
Oh, absolutely. For sure. I saw Mr. Wall one time. He stole a chocolate milk from the cafeteria.
Ooh, okay. Do you believe that our government corruption could lead to very, very bad things in the future?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. When Mr. Wall drinks chocolate milk, that government corruption I just mentioned, it's bad. I can tell you that.
All right. I would like to thank you for showing us the insight to our schools and how government corruption runs rampant inside of them.
Yeah, no problem. Anytime.
Sorry. We need to talk to you. Do you have a second to talk? We need you for an interview.
I was commemorating my dead friends.
Cool. We don't care. Do you want to talk?
Fine.
Okay. Do you believe government corruption exists in our beautiful, beautiful world?
Yes, not in America.
Huh. Where do you think government corruption exists the most?
Iraq.
Oh, what there makes you think that government corruption exists?
Saddam.
Oh, he is a bad man, isn't he?
Yeah.
Okay. So, if you think government corruption exists there, do you think it exists in other parts of the world?
Yep.
Alright. So, what's the worst government corruption thing that you think Saddam's done?
Killed people.
Okay. Well, do you think that government corruption could be fixed in our modern day world, or do you think it will always be a problem?
It can be fixed. I think yes.
What were some steps that you think we could take to fix it?
America.
Thank you, sir. But we are doing more interviews. So we're gonna walk into this random person's house. Anyway. Anybody home?
Hello.
Hi, would you like to be part of an interview?
Me?
Yeah, about government corruption, specifically.
Oh, why, yes, I would love to.
Okay, maybe come in for a couple minutes?
Yes, come on in.
So we would like to interview you about government corruption. Do you know anything about government corruption?
Oh, yes, I am an expert at that subject.
Okay, well, do you believe government corruption exists in our crazy, beautiful world?
That's like a makeup product, right? No.
Okay, well, do you think government corruption will exist in our world in the near future?
It's a government. Yes.
Okay, well, what are steps do you think that we could do to prevent that happening?
Solve world hunger.
Okay. Seems like she doesn't know much. I think we're just gonna go, honestly. Would you like to thank anybody before we leave, at least?
Yes, I have a whole list prepared. See, I would like to thank, I lost it. I want to thank my mommy and my daddy and my sister and my 10 brothers and my best friend Maggie.
Okay, you just cut
and
back.
Then I also...
Okay, well, ignoring that, is there any warning for where government corruption may go? Thankfully, M.T. Anderson explains this issue in Feed, one of his books. On page 85 exactly, a quote from the person in this book labeled as the President of the United States. Stones, for example, the first stone. By this I mean that we shouldn't think that there are any truth to the rumors that the lesions are the result of any activity of American industry. Of course they are not the result of anything American industry has done. The people of the United States know, as I know, that is just plain hooey. we need to remember, that America is the nation of freedom. And that freedom, my friends, freedom does not legions make. What's the issue there? We know he's lying. We know for a fact he's lying because we know what the lesions are caused by. Whether it be because he's trying to protect his own skin, maybe somebody's threatening him into saying it, or whether it's because he's doing it because he's getting paid to do it. We know he's doing it out of self-interest. We see a lot of issues like this with political figures. Susan Rose Ackerman's Corruption in Government, made in 1999, explains a lot of issues of government corruption in which, politicians, public servants, and businesses use privileged positions in order to pursue economic gain. Of course, it's okay to pursue economic gain, but it's not okay to use your position to do that. Another major issue is health issues, which we see in Flint, Michigan back in 2014. In case you don't know, Flint switched their water source to the Flint River in order to save money. And without proper testing, this ended up leading to their whole water supply getting poisoned, which is still an issue today. In fact, the Michigan Department of Environmental Quality, the people responsible for the water protection, insisted that there was nothing to worry about for almost a year, which led to long-term effects. These are obviously already very big issues in our world today, and something that needs to be fixed. That's why I'm here to tell you about it. Taking steps towards fixing it, that's easy. We just need to be careful of who we put into office and who we allow to run our government. This has been New York City News for You. I'm Hugh Vanderson, and I will see you next time.